Okay, so we're going to do some brainstorming with Post-its, and we're going to do some brainwriting this time. So I'm going to turn it over to my client to talk a little bit about the data for this session.
So I'm looking to find ideas on how to sell more tickets for my Place of Work's fundraiser that we have every year. It's our biggest annual fundraiser, and it's actually a New Year's Eve party because we're really close to where the ball drops in Buffalo. Last year we sold approximately 95 tickets, and this year we're aiming to double that. We can't seem to get the word out, so we're looking to expand advertising and just looking for ideas to spread the word about the party, keeping it modest in expenses for advertising because it can get really expensive.
Good. Did you have that up there as well? Does it say modest and expensive?
No.
That's okay. Let's process buddy. Would you mind adding that to it since it's
Sure.
key piece of data came out while she was talking?
And the party features a silent art auction, open bar, food, and dancing, and a view of the ball dropping. So there's a lot going on at the party, so I think if people knew about it, they might consider coming.
Questions for?
What's the name of your company?
It's the Western New York Book Arts Center. We're a nonprofit. We're downtown. We're like an art center / gallery.
How many years have you had the fundraiser?
This will be the 4th annual.
You can already hear them during their writing on those Post-its because this is a trained group. They've already gone over the guidelines.
And notice the guidelines are posted.
Any other questions? You're already coming up with ideas, aren't you? All right, brainstorming with Post-its just to get us warmed up. So write it, say it, and we will put it up. Thank you, client. You are also a fully functioning member of the group. Remind them of their roles.
Make a YouTube.
Create a website to advertise. Walk around downtown Buffalo dressed up with a big sign about the fundraiser.
And this group knows one idea per post-it. Sometimes you need to emphasize that with a untrained group.
Make flyers and spread them around. Skype random people to invite them.
Put flyers in local art museums.
Make bookmarks to give out at the library.
Create a Facebook event.
Good use of process buddy.
Okay. Keep it
Give
up,
to
guys.
students at Buff State.
Yeah, mass email to Buff State students.
Make the invitation like a book.
Visit all the colleges in Buffalo.
Decorate a truck like a ticket and drive around Buffalo yelling on mic. Make a billboard sign. Make flyers and post throughout Buffalo.
Tell everyone.
Slip advertisements on cars.
Spam your email list.
So we had a challenge statement, and they are generating ideas.
Post this there.
And if you're just kind of sitting there thinking, you can always look over these, and you might get a piggyback off of one that's up here.
Post flyers on all the
Connection.
campuses.
Thank you.
Make invitations creative, heighten their anticipation.
I did.
Have your friends and family tweet and
Advertisements on
Facebook
random
about
cars.
the event. Take a flyer about it and post it on Instagram.
Poster everywhere.
So you want to try and get them to not talk over each other.
Make a YouTube video.
Listen to each other.
Go viral.
Couple more, and then we'll switch tools.
Have a skywriting advertising campaign.
Flash mob.
Did you say slash mob? Just checking.
Have pictures of other events.
Ask local businesses if you can post flyers.
Have people who came last year invite their friends.
Get more artwork to auction off.
And notice
Like the mayor of Buffalo.
the resource group members are reading their own ideas.
Yeah, don't repeat them.
Flyers to local art galleries.
Go to the college campuses in Buffalo and talk about it.
Post photos of last year's event.
Pass out flyers to colleges.
So we're going to switch tools. So I've asked the resource, the process buddy to pass them out
Ask the artists to invite their friends.
while I continue to put their ideas up. Let me explain this tool a little bit. Hold it if you're writing one, that's great. We'll keep it with this form. As a matter of fact, if you're writing one now, if you just want to stick it on the back of that form, what we're going to ask you to do is to write 3 more ideas. You'll see the problem statement is on the top. These are going to be 3 more ideas, whatever comes to mind. You are not trying to repeat, but you're also not censoring yourself because we're deferring judgment. So whatever comes to mind with regard to continuing to generate on how to sell tickets for the fundraiser, I'd like you to write. Can I borrow your form for a second? I would like you to write in row 1, 3, this way, right? 3 more ideas. And when you're done with those 3, you're going to put them in the middle. So this is a silent one. Izzy, our process buddy, will be there to assist you. Dana, thank you. And you're then going to get a new sheet. The new sheet that you have, read the 3 that someone wrote before. See if you can piggyback off of them with more ideas or anything that comes to mind until it goes back in. You do it again. Make sense? I know you guys know this. So.
Key is it's a
So we'll have some
silent
music
tool.
on then, as you go ahead and do 3 more ideas. Process Buddy has an extra one so that no one is ever waiting for one.
Right, and if you had a resource group around a table, you'd have the extra one right in the middle of the table. And the first person to finish would put theirs in the middle and grab the empty one, put 3 more, and just continue to exchange.
And that's a great way to set up for a session with a table and people around it, because it works particularly well for this. Luckily, I have a process buddy here, so she can kind of manage the movement. First person done gets a blank one. So you sometimes have to remind them it's okay, go ahead and write 3 on that sheet. This is just a particularly fluent group.
And it's a nice sequence that you started with brainstorming with Post-its for a few minutes, then transition to brainwriting.
So started with a verbal, something to get the fluency going, check in with the client, then go to brainwriting. Problem statement was already on the top. One less thing they have to worry about or you have to instruct them in.
And also that you have Post-its on the brainwriting sheet, which are very useful afterwards.
So when we go to Converge, we are able to take them off, move them around, do whatever we need.
Just finish whatever row you're on, and then hold on to it.
Don't have to finish the whole sheet. Background music, nothing that would distract. Whatever square you're writing in, just finish that up. And what we'll do is we'll have you share some of them so you can hear them.
Okay.
And then we'll put them up. All right, so if we can have our music down now. Thanks. And let's share. If you think of an idea for how to sell tickets for a fundraiser, as you hear some of them, go ahead and write them down. You can always go back to your Post-its if you need to, if you fill your space. But let's just, maybe she'll be able to read these all later. So, but let's give her 3 or 4 from that.
Do a naked advertisement, tweet about it, Skype about it.
Maybe 2 more, because those go quick.
Make logo buttons, sell tickets 2 for $3, make logo t-shirts, call the embassy, paint your car with a logo, start Facebook, Twitter accounts.
Free giveaways, give something away with the ticket, tweet about it to all Buffalo News, put an ad in Augusto, make wrist bracelets with a name on it and sell it at the Union for $1.
You can see how interested the client is.
The people who came last year, let past guests buy 2 tickets and get 1 free.
Now these sheets are going up.
Oh, add all your friends to a GroupMe app.
So just
Place flyers
posting
at
them on
local
another
shops
flip
in
chart.
Elmwood. Make the invitations colorful so they pop out. Send flyers to schools and
You don't have to take them off the sheets at that point. You just stick them up.
advertise why it's worth the money.
Very
And
organized with Post-its.
Send snail mail invites.
How we doing, client?
Good.
She looks excited.
Highlight open bar and flyers. Consider adding more features to event. Auction off dates with employees. slip flyers under people's apartment doors, create a special logo, and pass out flyers at the mall.
You can hear them, they're still writing, so they're getting ideas as they're hearing them.
With the transportation company for free rides home. Contact clubs on campus to encourage them to have a party there. Have a contest, and whomever's website generates the most ticket sales gets a free ticket. Contact local theater groups. Pass out flyers to colleges.
Advertise in all the restaurants you go to, advertise in all the bars you go to. Start early to spread the word. Put flyers in sheds, make the event a theme. And go to other events and tell people about it.
So we're making sure if there's other Post-its, we get those up as well, so all their ideas are acknowledged.
Competition between scopers, painters, writers. One chance, a free ticket for every book you check out of library. Put advertisement in the school's record. Place advertisement on billboard in the union. Talk about it on school radio and BSC TV. Start email group. Put advertisement in bars, restaurants, etc. Place advertisements on food menus, example Chinese, Lenovo.
Provide incentives. Spread the word to family and friends. Email through Angel. Give away coupons. Have a family picnic. Email politicians. Mention to concierge at hotels. Bulk discounts. Add advertisements to preview for movies in Regal.
Make TV commercials, appear in costume at the mall, have a play about books, ask friends to pass out flyers and at their work, ask local news to feature the event, put ad and art voice, make a YouTube video, ask marketing and PR students to help you.
Post on website, put flyers in local museums, post flyers on college campuses, ask other organizations to post on websites, invite employees of local museums, send special invites to professors, and ask other nonprofits to be involved in word of mouth.
Tell us how it went for you.
Really great. A lot of things that I think were in the back of my mind, but we never did last year.
Okay,
that
so you
was
have a lot of new ideas up
Yeah.
there? And
Yeah.
do you have the potential to use more than one? Are you looking for one idea?
No, I definitely more than one,
Yeah.
for sure.
We kind of talked
Yeah.
about that, so it would lend itself to some different convergent tools. Then. All right, you have enough?
Definitely.
So checking in with the
Let's give it a
client.
hand. Very nice.
So a nice illustration of how to do brainstorming with Post-its and brainwriting. In this case, in brainwriting, you had them share out. The benefit of sharing out a sampling from the brainwriting sheets is other folks may hitchhike off those and come up with some additional ideas. Sometimes if you're short on time, you may just post them and not read them and then have people review them kind of silently, and if they have any builds, you could build off them that way.
And if you're really short on time, you can just put them up and then go with the client from there. The issue with that is that the client hasn't had a chance to process them and know if they really have enough ideas or have some workable ones. However, in a time crunch, it does work.